What's going on, guys? I'm Simple Simon. I'm your comic book noob. Welcome to the NOOB Rebirth. It has been a month since the last time we filmed, so my man Mark is dying to get on camera, so get your ass in here, Mark, and say hi, Mark.
Get my ass in the shot, look my ass in the shot, look ass in the shot, oh!
Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
What's going on, mate? Oh yeah, that's right. I had COVID, so
1.5.
yeah, 1.5. We're doing that again.
We're just doing that. I'll just stand like this.
How you been, man?
I'm good.
It's been a while.
Yeah, actually, I'll just go like this. I'm good.
Okay, cool. Well, today
It's been good. You gonna tell them how you are?
I'm okay. I've been better, but I'm okay. I'm glad to be back here, man.
Well, I'm glad to see you, buddy.
That's good. Today we're going to be talking about selling comic books. Let's do this. Free comic book day. Do you want to do a quick plug?
Free comic book day.
What day is it?
First Saturday in May, which is the 7th.
Yeah. Did you know there's a store?
Mate.
Did you know there's a store in America who already had them on their shelf?
Ooh, that's harsh.
Ruins it for everybody.
Oh well, it's in America.
Nah, it's not good enough.
But did you know some stores put prices on them?
Oh yeah, that's disgusting.
That's ill form.
disgusting.
That's poor form.
It disgusts me. Not here, Mark. Unlimited. Mark. Unlimited. You want one of every book?
One of each, not unlimited of one title though. Be nice, people.
Yeah.
Don't be greedy.
I got a couple of doubles.
That's because you pre-ordered them.
All right, so Mark, I buy a lot of comic books every week.
You do? I
And
hadn't noticed.
because of that, I have a lot of comic books, right?
Yes.
And I'm running out of space, so I feel like it's time that I really need to start looking at selling some comic books.
The final frontier. Sorry.
So I figured I should ask the person I know who sells the most comic books some advice on selling comic books. How do I start selling comic books?
Oh, you mean on selling them? Is that what you mean? Like, you know, selling them on eBay? Or...
Yeah, exactly. Because, you know, like I've just got pretty much money sitting there, I feel like.
Yeah. First of all, you got to find out what platform you want to use. You know, eBay is good because it's worldwide if you want to do worldwide. If you don't want to do worldwide, then it does Australia-wide, which is awesome, right? Yeah. I personally, my eBay store, right?
Do I give it a plug?
Big City Comics, that's all. Big _city comics, whatever, or underscored. So I only do Australia, I don't do international. It's just easier for me to determine what what it's gonna cost me, you know, like as in postage. Because at the end of the day, even though the customer pays for the postage, you still have to outlay it, and sometimes you can get that wrong. And sometimes sometimes even sending it to Australia, I get it wrong. But sometimes, you know, you just gotta take the loss. You know, $1 here, $3 there. You know, but usually, again, like it levels out. But with the postage, you got to also factor in, like, you know, cardboard and bubble wrap and bags. You know, so factor that into the postage price. You know.
Yeah. Because what I was thinking, as far as like making profit off the books, I mean, it's nice to think I'd like to make some money back on what I bought, but at the end of the day, I keep thinking to myself, even if I just get my money back for what I bought.
No, you can do that, yes, of course, but the problem is that people take advantage, and people. So what you got to do is you got to make it reasonable. You got to be you come to the point of what you think it's worth. And then there's what you think it's worth, and then there's what people are prepared to pay for it, right? You got to think of it like I'm not going to get rich off it, but I want to on-sell my comics. The reason is because I want my hobby to pay for itself, right? That's a good reason, right? It's a pure reason. Because I sell on eBay, then I look at the prices on eBay. International, local, whatever. I just look, and then what do I have, like a radius around that price, and then I sort of like I level it out. You know, if someone's selling, you know, a comic book and it's $60, and I look and I say, that's not worth $60. Why is it worth $60?
Because they're selling it in Australia.
I do more research,
yeah,
you know, of why it's worth $60. If it happens that it's just because, you know, that's the spec book, you know, that's spec. Who's spec the book, you know, like. So I tend to not go with the flow. I tend to go to what I think will help it sell. not what I want for it, or what it's going for. That's how I approach it.
So a friend of mine suggested yesterday that I should just start my own website to sell books, but I feel like I should go eBay because eBay has the world looking at it. So most people are going to go to eBay first. Yeah. I feel like it's going to get the most eyes on your stuff that you're selling.
Facebook Marketplace is a good. Facebook, also Facebook, comic group selling comic books sell, buy and sell.
I feel like the difference between eBay and comic groups is comic groups, they want it at a bargain price.
Yeah.
And for me, that's not what I'm looking at doing.
That's why I don't use them.
Because I'm looking at selling my comics more as a savings thing because I don't save money. And I feel like everything I sell will just be savings for me.
Yeah.
But the thing with eBay is obviously there's a lot of fees. So tell me, you know all about eBay fees?
Yeah. Well, now there's no they don't use PayPal anymore.
So that's helped a lot?
They've got rid of the middleman. Mm-hmm. So it helps with your fees, yes. But they still charge you what PayPal used to. So it's still a lot of fees.
Can you give us an example? So for example, if you're selling a book for $15.
Okay, so if I'm selling a book for
$15. And say $5 postage, so $20. Including the postage.
Yeah.
How much are you seeing from that?
About $18.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's not too bad. If you notice in eBay when you buy something, it gives you the option, like if you want to use PayPal or when you want to take it out straight to your account now. So now it's
because I still do PayPal. It's just because it's automatic. It's by default.
Yeah, I can still do PayPal, absolutely.
But if I pay by PayPal, is it affecting anyone with fees and things like that? No.
It's affecting. Yeah, it is. Yes, of course it is.
Affects you or the buyer or both? Okay.
Because you charge an accounting fee. There's 3 different ways you can go with eBay. You can just go as a private seller, but that'll give you a limit of what you can sell. Maybe 10 per month. Or I'm using an example, right? Okay. I'm guessing it's about 30 a month, right? 30 products. Where if you start a business though, like I have, like if you've got a business eBay account, you get 600 or over 600 items you can post.
What's the difference there between?
Well, you need an ABN number for that, right? So that's one thing, all right? So for you, being a private seller, I would stick to the 30 first, see how you go. Take photos on your phone, right? Don't bother the camera with a SLR or anything. But you've got an SLR anyway, haven't you?
No, I sold it. No, my phone takes...
Just use your phone.
My phone does better than my video camera.
Correct, correct. Always take time to crop it. All right, and make sure they're clear and if they're big enough so people can zoom in and look at the spine and all the edges.
Oh yeah, well I'll do that. So anything that I notice imperfections, I would take photos of that.
Yeah, so, and always be honest, tell people it's got water damage, it's got a cut here, it's got a cut there. And
what's the water damage from?
Licking!
The books that I'm mostly going to sell is a lot of my doubles and things like that, where they've got really nice covers. I feel like there's a market for that. I feel like there's people who just want to cover buy and things like that. So they're going to sort after those covers. Like a lot of those Dynamite ones I get, they're incentive ones.
Yeah.
We get them. Things like that. They're harder to find here, I find, which is why that's kind of like what I'm targeting with what I'm going to be selling. Yeah,
I agree. No, fantastic. You just got to get off your ass and do it, mate. It's not easy. I struggle finding time to do it. It's a dedicated, that's why I don't have a website, because it's a full-time gig.
Yeah, because you don't really advertise any books on your website. You'll have links to your eBay.
That's correct.
I think that's it.
And I post when I can, when I've got free time in the business, but I'm finding harder and harder to find free time to do that. I'm trying to get into a routine, like every Tuesday.
Did you ever sell books back before you had a shop?
No.
Never?
No.
Interesting.
I didn't buy a lot of doubles.
Yeah, I know, but just I don't know. It seems to be a thing.
But when I was younger, nah. When I was collecting, I was unheard of.
Because nowadays it's so common. Because
it is very common.
When I first got into the hobby, I used to get upset about people who were flipping books and things. And now I guess what I don't like still is if you come in and then you try to clean up every single issue of a book off the shelf. It's different if you go pre-order that stuff, right?
Correct.
Like if I want 3 of a comic book, I'm not just grabbing everything he's got. I actually have pre-ordered that months in advance and things. But I now see that it's very common for people to sell their comic books, because obviously to make space or whatever it is, to fund their own hobby. Something you do that
the stock exchange. Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah.
We spoke about that.
Well,
Absolutely.
something I noticed that you do as well is you do sell some of your old books now, though.
Yeah, of course. Well, I own a comic book store now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Have to. You know, and now I've sold a lot of them when I was back in Fitzroy. So now I'm trying.
But what
I'm
made
sort of
you
trying to get them back?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? Because you're selling books that you love. I can understand it was something like, I'm not that attached to this book.
No, well, you gotta make sacrifices, mate. When you own a store, you know. So, oh well, shit happens.
So what do you think I should call my eBay store, mate?
Are you going to create an eBay store?
I think eBay is most likely where I'm heading, yeah.
Well, what's your eBay thing? You can change the name on that.
Can I change my name?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to change my
Pretty
name.
sure you can.
It's going to be, I'm thinking, Simpleverse Comics and Collectibles.
Nah. So something attached to your YouTube one called? Tell the camera.
What's my YouTube one called?
Yeah,
Simple Simon.
There you go.
Simple Simon Comics.
Yeah. And use the same logo. Like you need that kind of you need that kind
Yeah,
of
of course.
activity, right?
Of
Use
course.
the same.
Yeah,
face.
but you know what? If I sell someone a book and then they're not digging it or have got damage in transit, you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna go to my YouTube channel and attack
negative.
me.
No, you're not. No. Well, off camera, I'll tell you how to deal with that.
All right. My dream, just to finish up, in a perfect world, I would have my own shop called Simpleverse Comics and Collectibles. It'd have statues, figurines, all the good stuff. And then in the back corner, there'd be the comic section, which would be a little stall called Big City Comics, and Mark would be working there. And I would be the boss.
You see what I get? You see what this?
I would be the boss.
What is wrong with you, mate?
Because I am Batman.
What is wrong? Mate, see my good nature. I come here, let him film me, and this is how he treats me. Alright? I'm Batman!
Alright guys, that's all we have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Mark, you got anything to plug down there?
Oh, I got free comic book day! Did you hear me? I said free comic book day!
We got free comic book
Free
day
comic
coming up.
book day coming up. I'm gonna have a face painter. I'm gonna have a charity sausage sizzle. I've got free giveaways on show bags for anyone who dresses up. What else have I got? Free comics!
Free comic books. It's all happening down here at Big City Comics. It's the place to be next Saturday,
11 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Do you need help?
I do.
I'll be here early.
Batman will be here, of course. Spider-Man's coming this year. Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, Harley Quinn's coming.
Ooh, maybe Fat Red Hood might show up too.
Who?
Fat Red Hood.
Fat Red Hood. Fat Red Hood. Love to see that.
Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment, and until next time, say bye Mark.
Bye, Mark.
Keep it simple. What's going on guys? I'm Simple Simon. I'm your... You alright?
Oh, sorry. Just filling up my water bottle.
A blooper straight off the bat.
You're not allowed to be in a shot, apparently. You like that one? That came.
That was bizarre. I bought like a water damaged book, but
people spill shit, and also people, you know.
What? What do they do?
You know.
Yep.
They go that extra mile. I don't know. Instead of the licky, they do the. I try to take photos before I bag them, so that I don't get glint off the paper.
Glint.
Glare, sorry. I have my own language.
Don't apologise for the glare, mate.